guys, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. This is what we're going to do. It's called By the Elements. Alright? It's going to be real kind of quick, just a really short message for you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to start with fire signs, move to earth signs, then air signs, then water signs. I'm going to lay all the cards out. We're going to pick 3 cards, throw an oracle card on it, and then you'll have the message. Alright, let's get started. What do we have for fire signs? Alright, for Aries, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups. And the Massacre of Bones. Alright, this is a new deck, so I gotta figure out what this Massacre is. Sorry, guys. That was the cool-ass case that it came in. Massacre. Alright. Alright, so that is the King of Wands. Alright, so for you guys, I see coming in is maybe some kind of soulmate situation. You know, maybe feeling like you've missed some kind of opportunity or it's pulling you into some kind of void. But I see you kind of taking the reins on this. You know, focusing how to handle this situation. Alright, what do we got for you? Release. Tecate and Elixates? I don't know how to say that. Anyways, 35 might be a significant number for you. Alright, moving on to Leo. We got 7 of Bones, Ace of Daggers, and the 10 of Cups. I feel like for you, Leos, that you are maybe trying to put a little bit of work in. You know, with that 7 of Bones. Maybe being a little bit guarded, but kind of moving through the trenches. I think you're putting into work into something that you want to clarify for yourself. You know, what you want to wrap your heart around. And that fulfills you, especially with a snake wrapped around the heart. Okay? Your message is transformation. Maybe amethyst or 10 is something for you. Okay? Amethyst is all about, you know, understanding your clarity. Alright, moving on to my other fire sign, Sagittarius, the Divine. Alright. With 7 of Cups. And the Ace of Bones. Alright, Sagittarius, the Divine. The High Priestess in the deck. So maybe you're taking time to understand all the options that you want to move towards, especially if you're passionate about it. You know, that spine's kind of like having a backbone to go do something. Alright? And the Divine here, you know, she's that all-seeing eye. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get there. She knows how to go. Alright, what message do we have for you? Ground, smoky quartz, you know, maybe it's something about needing to get grounded. Maybe 18 is significant for you. All right, that's what I have for my fire signs. I'm going to attempt to collect all these cards. All right, moving on to the earth signs. I'm going to shuffle these, and then we're going to see what else comes out. All right, earth signs. What do I have for my lovely earth signs? We're going to start with Taurus. Taurus. I like this deck. Taurus. All right, we got our shuffles in, so let's find out what we got. I'm going to shuffle these one more time. By the elements. Alright, those are all shuffled. Alright, Taurus. So what we got here? 4 of Cups. 7 of Crystals. Haunting of Cups. Alright, I gotta see what the haunting is. The haunting is the Queen, I believe. Yep. the Queen. Queen of Cups. Okay. Let me see here. I think there's an opportunity that you're kind of letting go or dropping. You know, maybe you feel like it's got a stranglehold on you, especially with that hand around the throat and then him dumping that card out. With the Seven of Crystals, I feel like it's been something that you've been slowly waiting to grow, and you're trying to decide whether or not you need to be more open to it. You know, maybe you need to think more with your head instead of your heart. All right, what message do we have for you? Heart protection. Pretty impressive there. Number 7 might be significant. Pink fluorite. All right, moving on to my next earth sign, which is Virgos. What do we have for Virgos? 2 came out. Ace of Daggers. 6 of Crystals. And the Rigid. So maybe you're starting to take that time to be really specific with yourself, especially where you want to give your energy to. You know, the Rigid is the Emperor. It's like they're kind of standing strong there. You know, they're standing their ground. They're being stubborn. They're not willing to give into that energy. All right, I got emotions. Black Moonstone. So maybe you're starting to understand those emotions. Maybe 1 is significant for you. All right, my last earth sign. Where's my last earth sign? Totally had a brain fart. Capricorn. Cappies. I don't even know why I forgot that, considering the fact that I have a Capricorn moon. All right, 6 of Daggers with 10 of Bones. All right, and 9 of Daggers. All right, for my lovely Capricorn, 6 of Daggers. I think you are kind of protecting your peace, protecting your energy, you know, from anything you feel like you've ended. Like if it's done, it's ended. And maybe you kind of go back and forth in your head a little bit about it, especially with that 9 of Daggers there. But I think you are strongly focused on whatever piece. Transformation. So maybe that's what you're focused on, is that transformation. And maybe 10 is significant for you. All right, that's what I have for my earth signs. Moving on to my air signs. All right, get all these shuffled up, guys. Air signs. We got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I was hoping to do this outside today, but it was incredibly windy, so I couldn't do anything. My cards would have went flying. All right, get these shuffled up. All right, if you like this content, please give it a like. It's something I kind of want to do every week. It's kind of, I have fun with it. All right, one more. One more. All right, there we go. All right, what do I have for my lovely Jimmies? Geminis. 10 of Daggers. 2 of Daggers, sorry. 9 of Daggers. 2 of Crystals. Alright, Geminis. I think that you are having to make some sort of decision. You know, and maybe you're kind of in your head going back and forth. Maybe you're losing some sleep about it, having a lot of anxiety about it. Maybe there's a lot of emotion coming up. But I think you're trying to find some kind of balance between whatever decision you're trying to make. You know, especially with the 2 of Crystals being here. And there's like, I think that's like a little bee in there. But you see that infinity sign? It's all about bringing balance and unity to yourself, okay? But I think whatever you're trying to decide here, you know, there's a snake wrapped around one and one's pointed towards this bee. So I think it's a choice between what energies can I trust? Who can I trust? All right, let's see what we have for you, my lovely Geminis.
I think that's a moth.
It might be a moth. Clarity. Maybe 36 is important to you, but maybe you need to seek some kind of clarity. Maybe you sit down with yourself. All right, moving on to my Libras. What do we have for Libras? The Divine. With Wheel of Fortune. And the Guide. Nice. I'll have to look up the Guide. It smells good. This is a brand new deck, so I'm still looking up some of the stuff. The Guide. The Hierophant. I like this. So Libras, maybe you're taking some time out to focus on yourself. You know, focus on the things that you're bringing into your life. How to change some kind of circumstance. Maybe you are getting into esoterics. Maybe you're starting to become more spiritual, more metaphysical. You know, especially with this book right here in his hand, researching. Maybe you're starting to understand witchcraft a little bit. You know, how you can use witchcraft to take care of yourself. Don't do anything bad with it. Hexes are bad, for whoever needs to hear that. But I think maybe it's something that it's like an inner desire for yourself. All right, what crystal do we need to work on? Release. Okay. I think this is more about releasing that time structure that you have on things. You know, realizing everything happens in its own timing. All right, 35 might be significant for you. All right, what do we have for our Aquarius? Aquarius. Massacre of Daggers. 7 of Cups. And the Urethral. All right. So, Massacre of Daggers. I believe the Massacres are the queens of the deck. Is it the kings? Yes, the kings of the deck. So, King of Swords. I feel like you're getting really clear with yourself or having some kind of head over heart decision about choices that you have coming into your life. You know, the Urethral is the high priestess in the deck. You know, she is kind of, she waits for things to come to her. She also nurtures things. In this one, she's kind of creepy, though. It's like she's holding on to a heart. And she's this awesome-looking mermaid with white eyes. So what I feel is, I think you're deciding with your mind in which direction you want to go in and trying to leave your emotions out of it, especially with her holding that heart. All right, inspiration 23. Well, maybe you need to get inspired. Be a little creative. All right, that's what I have for my air signs. Moving on to my beautiful water signs. Get all these collected up. All right. Give these a couple quick shuffles. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Right, one more. What do we have for Cancers? Cancers. Ten of Daggers. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups seems to be coming out quite a bit today. All right, and Haunting of Crystals. I feel like you're ending something to focus on other options that you have. And I think you're starting to open up, like who you really are inside. You know, offering yourself to something, especially with this Haunting of Crystals. See how she's opening up and she's fully exposed, especially her heart. So whatever you are ending and opening up to other options, I think it's about you letting yourself open up to who you are. Take that for however that resonates. What message do we have for Cancers? We have transformation, amethyst. Maybe 10 is significant. That's about endings, new beginnings. All right, what do I have for my Scorpios? The Seven of Crystals. The Magician. Haunting of Cups. Hauntings are the queens. I like that energy. I feel like whatever seeds you've planted in the ground, whatever is growing, especially since this is a flower right here, and she's got sprouts coming off of it. I feel whatever ideas you got coming in, like you're really understanding the tools that you have to manifest those. Okay? I just think that you need to maybe let go of all the thought press and put a little bit more love into it. All right, what do we have for Scorpios? Release. Maybe it's all about releasing those negative thoughts, releasing a person, releasing something. 35 might be significant for you. But I feel like whatever seeds you've planted, you are really understanding how to make those grow. You know, you just need to be a little bit more open to what the world is trying to give you, is what I feel. All right, for my lovely Pisces. What do I have for Pisces? 8 of Cups. Terror of Cups. It's not the card I want. This is the one I want. And the Lovers. Interesting. Page. The Terror is the Page, yes. I think, Pisces, you are walking away from any kind of love offer that is headed your way, or making it just a choice. But I get the energy of, if it's not meeting your needs, or if it's not getting, how's the way I want to say this? If it's not coming correct, then you're making that, you're deciding. You're being very decisive about it. All right, that's the message I have for you, Pisces. All right, transition. Ooh, maybe you're transitioning your thought process. Maybe 33 is significant for you. So, especially with those moon signs there, I think that's pretty epic. I'm just going to say that. All right, because it's the only one that's come out like this. But you see all those moons there? So maybe it's about figuring out how your emotions flow with these moons. And you have a moon on top. So trust your intuition. Like, you know what to walk away from. You know how to decide. All right, guys, that's what I got for you guys today. Later.